Wade. Slides it home! Dwyane Wade coming alive!
There are some all-time greats to come from the NBA. Names like Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, and LeBron James all come to mind when you talk about basketball players that have also become superstars. Right there at the top is Dwyane Wade. He had an impressive career in the NBA and has left an incredible legacy in the league. But he has also had a full and interesting life outside of his career. So let's take a look at the whole of what his life has been. This is Dwyane Wade's legacy, lifestyle, net worth, and more. Show us some love by hitting the like button for this video, but only if you do like it, of course. Never want to miss a thing? Hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Let's start at the beginning. Dwyane Wade's background. He was born on the 17th of January, 1982 in Chicago, Illinois. It wasn't an easy childhood. When his parents divorced, Wade and his sister Tragal were given into the custody of their mother. They lived in the south side of Chicago, but it wasn't so much the surrounding area that made life hard, but his family. His mother, Jolinda, was a drug addict, and she wasn't very reliable at that stage. She was in and out of prison, and Dwyane could really only depend on Tragal back then. She took care of him. One day, she told him that they were going to the movies, but really, she was tricking him to go and live with his father and stepmother. Wade has always said that it was really his sister that showed him in the right direction and made sure that he didn't fall into the trap of drugs or gangs. Sports helped too. He played basketball and football, and it helped him keep focus on a more positive path. High school and college career. His passion and talent for basketball was obvious from a young age. It took him a while to succeed, but after growing a little bit, basketball success soon followed. He set school records and played hard. In college, he had some setbacks. His grades weren't high enough to be allowed to play basketball. Again, he showed his focus and resolve and worked hard to get his grades up. He was then allowed to play, and he led the Marquette Golden Eagles for a few years. He was such a good player that he was named a MVP, and everyone projected that he would be able to get drafted by the NBA. He went for it, and it paid off. He was drafted in the NBA in 2003, and he went to play for the Miami Heat, NBA and national teams. Wade played and captained national teams for the Olympics and for the World Cup. He was a gold and bronze medal in the Olympic Games, and he has a bronze in the World Cup. But it is really in the NBA that he's shown. He had a long and amazing career. Going over all the highlights he had during his 16-year career would be impossible. There were just too many of them. He had a big impact on the NBA and changed it forever. Many believe that he was one of the greatest shooting guards of all time. After his retirement, the Heat retired the number 3 jersey that he wore for most of his career. The number had significant meaning to Dwyane, so the fact that no one will ever wear it again must make it even more special to him. But just because he was retired from playing doesn't mean he has stopped working completely. Like with most professional athletes that retire, Dwyane got a lot of questions about what he would do after his retirement. Imagine working so hard for so many years and earning loads of money during that time. But as soon as you retire, then all anyone wants to talk about is what you're gonna do now. Personally, I would hate that. I would just want to sit on a beach and stare at the waves for the rest of my life. That's what I would have done. But I guess that would only be my dream. Wade has been super busy since his retirement. Besides having a busy personal life and taking care of his family, he has also done a lot in business. He still receives a lot of endorsements, so his income has by no means stopped, but he has been involved in a lot of other things too. He uses his voice to speak out against different types of subjects that he is passionate about. He has started to move into sports broadcasting and has been a panelist and commenter on different NBA games since he hasn't been playing, so he hasn't completely moved out of the NBA world. He has also started producing. One thing is for sure that the life has not calmed down since his retirement. He might even be busier than ever before. All of this doesn't mean that he has always had a smooth adult life. He has had some controversies and difficulties in his time in the spotlight. One of them that many people never knew about was that he had a bit of a gambling problem. Not in the sense that he went to casinos and lost thousands, more like he enjoyed casual card games with friends and teammates that over the years cost him a lot of money. It was so bad that his financial advisor asked if he had a problem. He was able to get control of the issue and stop this habit before it created real financial troubles for him. For now, he's pretty well off and definitely has enough money to get by. So just how much is this legend's net worth? His earnings in the NBA were just the tip of this financial iceberg. He earned a lot of endorsement deals and other sources of income. Today, he has a net worth of around $120 million. If you combine his net worth with his wife, actress Gabrielle Union, then you get a net worth of around $120 million. She is her own woman and is someone who has achieved a lot on her own. So normally, I wouldn't even combine their net worths in the first place, but the couple does often make joint donations. So it's good to note just how much money they both have access to. His relationship with Gabrielle Union is impressive. She is an impressive person in her own right, and the couple has been very open about their feelings on becoming an American power couple. That was not the point of them getting together. Their relationship is not a brand, but a marriage. Both are very independent people who can take care of themselves, yet they decide to stay together and be a couple. They have been married since 2014 and have been very open in their struggles, most notably their difficulties having a child together. Union had multiple pregnancy losses, and at last the couple was able to welcome a child via surrogacy. But how many children does Dwyane Wade have? Wade and Union have a very mixed family. Wade had 2 children with his first wife. His older child, Zaire, is also a promising basketball player. His second child, Zaya, came out as transgender and is asked to use the pronouns she, her. Wade has given his complete support in this and spoken up for her many times. While Union and Wade were separated for a time, he had another son with the Basketball Wives star, Ajo Metoyer. Dwyane also adopted his nephew in 2011, and he has full custody of him. And then the couple, who had gotten married by then, welcomed their daughter in 2018. They have built a unique family, but one that seems to have a lot of love. What about his relationship with LeBron James? Dwyane and LeBron have been best friends for a long time. They've played basketball together and become very close throughout the years. Their relationship faced challenges, for example, when James decided to leave the Heat in 2014, or during the times they played against each other. But the two never allowed these things to affect their friendship. While LeBron James seems to easily form friendships with the people he teams up with, many of those relationships don't always last. But Dwyane Wade and LeBron James remain superstar friends. It is great to see, and a lot of fans would be heartbroken if that were to ever change. Dwyane has an incredible life and career, but he doesn't seem to take it for granted. He makes sure to give back. His list of donations and causes are long. He has used his fame and fortune to do a lot of good. He has founded his own foundation and uses it to do a lot for many people. But he goes even farther than that. He donates to various causes and charities, but he also adds a personal touch. There was the time he bought a new home for a South Florida woman whose nephew accidentally burned down their home. He even furnished it and bought everyone new clothes and other gifts. He seems to enjoy visiting sick kids and giving them attention. He is also a supporter of medical research and many different outreach programs. He does a lot, not just by giving money, but also by giving of himself and his time, something that is just as precious to the fans whose lives he touches. His philanthropic endeavors might be some of the biggest forms of legacy he has created. He is someone special who has made history in the NBA and has changed the lives of many people. His family and his children seem to be his biggest priority, and he has created a lot of lasting relationships. I do think that says a lot about who someone is. And the most surprising part is that he is only 39 years old. He has so much time to do more, and I can't wait to see what comes next. Thanks for watching.